Crazy Vogue VIPs. Crazy Vogue VIPs. Crazy Vogue VIPs. Crazy Vogue VIPs.
I'm gonna be the greatest of all time. I am a GOAT and I'm in my prime. About to run up the score up the sideline. I'm about to show you what fast is. I catch a slant and I cash in. I'm Justin Jefferson last year. Gritty with it. I'm in Cincinnati, I'm hitting the icky shuffle cause I be in the city with it. Touchdown in Atlanta, I'm hitting the dirty bird cause that's when they was really winning. I left from the A and went to the Bay like 94 prime time. Rmnfl, Madden 24 grind time. Derrick Henry gon' get it and truck through you. Justin Tucker gon' kick it like Kung Fu. Tyreek and Watt on my 1-2 and that defense be stopping the run too. We out in Dallas, AT&T. Dak just did a play action and hit him deep. No X factors on CD, he's still a beast. Toss it back to McCaffrey, he killing cleats. Lamar Jackson got help, so we finna see. Andrews and Bateman and ODB. A-Rod done win up the NYC. They got Saucy DB and he play for keeps. Saquon gon' look like the MVP. We know the East run the NFC. AFC gotta go through the Chiefs. Pat Mahomes on the throne trying to get him 3. Pat Mahomes on the throne trying to get him 3. Victory formation, take a knee. Allen and Diggs up in Buffalo, but we know Burrow and Chase wanna get a piece. Philly got Hurts and he put in work. The Eagles is thirsty, they wanna be first, they wanna be great. If you wanna stay at the top of your game, put in work every day, let's play.
Good morning, everybody. Today is November 18th. It's 10 o'clock in the morning over here. And I'm here with my man, Joey G, on the Keeping It Real show. How you doing, Joe?
Good morning. Doing great. Ready to recap this week 8.
Yeah, week 8 is definitely took a turn for some teams. But let's just go real quick and talk about the real NFL. Joe Burrow's out for the year. Possibly.
Ouch.
Possibly they're saying he can come back, but I doubt that, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I seen a press conference. He was talking yesterday and just talked about that, sometimes just how things go.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people are getting these injuries this year. And, it comes with the game, comes with the program. And that's pretty much how it goes. Any other big injuries that you know of?
Deshaun Watson was ruled out for the season earlier this week as well. So that's 2 quarterbacks in the AFC North, I believe, out for the rest of the season.
Wow. Well, what people don't know about RMNFL, we do exactly what the NFL does. Starting with what? Trades, injuries. What else, Joe?
Waivers, release, you name it. That's what we do. If they're injured, they're out for the week. If they're injured for the season, they're out for the season. It's pretty fun because you get to build your team, and you really get some chemistry with your team and start loving your team.
Yes, indeed. And that's what we've been doing. We've been doing it since October 10th, 2018. And this is our, what do you want to call, our 5th year. Our 5th year anniversary being together as a league. And that's what makes us so special. But we had a few games this week. And yes, we had a few games. And we'll start out real quick with the Patriots beating the Dolphins. What do you think about the Patriots so far?
I'm loving Kenny. Kenny right now is 3-5. But I hear earlier in the season, the first few games he was beat, he was winning games. So I'm proud to see Kenny right now at 3-5. Last year he was only 16, so he's figuring it out.
I mean, based on his gameplay, Kenny should actually be like a undefeated team, always being up and losing games. So hopefully he will get to turn that around. But I tell you what, Joe, you can take this one away. This team right here, the Raiders. What do you think?
Yeah, the Raiders, I think, is something he's going to be a force this year. He's 5-3 right now. He's beat a few good teams. I believe he beat the Bears last week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, watch.
And it's shocking to see like anybody could win. It's not just okay. Yeah, you're gonna have your little 5-0 teams, but after everybody starts picking up the pace and starting getting used to your gameplay, because and I know, we keep a film room. Okay, we have players in here. We have ex-players, coaches, mentors. We have a solid group of guys who love the game, and it's a very talented league. And I know my man, I hate Mr. AKA Cheat Code, is back in the league, and we'll explain how he got back. But he will tell you, man, it's definitely a tough league, and you got to work hard. But speaking of working hard, I'm glad to see that the Steelers has got himself back into the mix. What do you think about the Steelers?
Yeah, that's a big win for him. He's always right there in the mix. So that puts him at 4-3 for the season. But yeah, as you were saying, guys winning games, the parity in the league this year is nice. I like it. Big dogs are going down. It seems like everything's kind of evening itself out. So yeah, Pittsburgh 38-28 win.
Yeah, I mean, he's back to his grind again, passing 330 yards. Running game is coming back. But also the Jaguars have a great running game. 28-31, he couldn't get that extra few points to come back in the game. But listen, I want to talk about one player. Who is he? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Packers. Doing good in the league so far. And I know you got every stat in the book. But let's just talk about the Packers and what you feel.
I feel like the Packers are a Super Bowl contender. Week 1, Rmnfl ever. He took down the Bears, which is huge. Week 8 here, he took on T. Hill and the Vikings. Got a win, 38-21. 235 rushing yards. Ooh-wee. I'd love to have that any week. 23 first downs. Yeah, he's putting it down. 23 first downs is a lot of first downs, so he's putting it down.
Yeah, the only thing that confuses me about him, though, this sheet right here. Number 2, league involvement. He doesn't have a lot of league involvement. We don't even know who he is. He hardly uses the Facebook chat. He hardly uses the Discord chat. I'm not sure on how many streams he's coming on, but that's the only thing that worries about him. And he's a solid player. So hopefully his league captain will do the job on let's finding out who this Packers guy is. I think he's just tearing up the league right now, Joe.
Yeah, he is. You know, sometimes it take a little time for guys to get used to other people and integrate it into the league. So he'll come along.
Next game, I'm not too brokenhearted, but I know I'm back on my way. You know the Ravens as well as I do. This dude's a good play. He's a good player. Now, you told me something that was real funny. You said, I'll let you tell me, I'll let you tell me what you said when I told you I scored 28 points.
I said, I played for Sequel 4 times. I scored 28 combined.
Woo! Yeah, man, it was a tough game, man. I just could not stop in first quarter. I went back to back. Second quarter, I had to punt. Whatever happened. And from there, I just kept matching, but I couldn't make up the difference. Every
You
time
scored it.
What'd you say?
Yeah, I was going to say, you scored every single quarter, man. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, so he's a tough player. And league, get yourself together. And then you know what made it? You know what made this one difficult for me, right? He played
What's
me.
that?
I was waiting for those RPOs so bad.
Yeah.
I had a plan. He didn't run any. He did not run one.
They see, and that's the thing that's so good about his game. What's dynamite about his game? He can lead the league in passing. He can lead the league in rushing. So he'll mix it up on you. Different looks every week. He's an impressive player.
Yep, did not run one RPO, and that kind of like broke me down here. But
Yeah, because Dave Flowers is leading the league in receptions. 58 plus, something like that.
Yeah, that's his main guy. Now he's going to be losing his tight end, so that's going to be big. So everybody better buckle down on Flowers. Andrews is gone, so those little tight end drags, I don't know who's going to fill in for him, but we'll find out. You take it away with the Falcons, brother.
My boy Tarek, looking good this season, 7-1. I spoke with him, I don't know, about a week ago, and he was telling me the difference in this game this season is he's not trying to blow people out. He's just taking it one game at a time, one play at a time. He took on the AFC South Tennessee Titans, who were struggling this season. They're 0-7. But the Falcons came out 20-13 on top.
Yeah, great game, man. 192 yards passing, 102 on the ground. But listen, the Titans was right with them. So look out. Titans is just he's a quarterback away. I think he's a quarterback away. What do you think?
Oh, I seen the Titans last year put on a 3-game stretch where he beat the Eagles and a few other really tough teams. So when he's down, he's putting it down.
Yes. And then the next thing we had, and big shout out to my man, he's no longer here, but we had the most talked about game right here. Coach Rob taking on Big Gino. It was a great game, and I'm glad that this game was played, and I'm glad that the 49ers won 27-6. But it was time to move on, and we have a new sheriff in town, as you know, and everybody needs to be able to get on this network channel professionally and do what they got to do. We have a new 49ers player, and it's Percy. Percy is our what's his name, Fitzpatrick of the league. But I haven't heard from Rob yet. So Rob, don't even come in there talking about I'm gonna whoop him. I'm gonna whoop him. You said you was gonna get whooped, and you got whooped. And I have a really big belt for you. It's a trophy. Next game. I'll give you this one.
Okay.
This is the Rams. Rams Dallas Cowboys game was one exciting game. We actually broadcasted that game, and it went back and forth. But Levi decided to kneel the ball when a team had 3 timeouts. Having 3 timeouts, he called timeout the Cowboys. He came back and won that game. What do you think?
Oh man, yeah. Maybe a misjudgment and some coaching there. You never know. It could have went the other way, but it seems like Levi's struggling this season a little bit with the Rams. They're not a very good team, but Levi is a good player. He still had 361 yards passing, which is balling. Lost by 3 points. Unfortunate. 38-35 Dallas.
Yep,
Cowboys move.
Yep. No defense.
Yeah, that puts Cowboys 3-4 at the season.
Yep. Next game. This was the best game right here. Thank you, Percy, giving up your Saints, giving them back to AKA Cheat Code, our guy, who almost pulled it out, but could not pull it out because he missed. I believe this is the one where he missed the extra point and never could make up on it.
He went for 2. Yeah.
Is that what he did? He went for 2?
He went for 2 at the end of the game. He scored a touchdown, went for 2, and it looked like he didn't know which audible he picked because he ended up handing the ball to his running back. He kind of went in a circle. So I think he thought he called a different play. I gave him a day to cool down. I was going to ask him about it. I was just letting him cool down a little bit.
You know what? You are correct. Now that I remember that, thanks for correcting me. He handed the ball off and ran backwards. So, yes, he thought it was a pass play. And based on that, you know he thought it was a pass play. Well, he'll be back because he's chasing Tarek, and we'll find out what happens. But guess who's back? The Chicago Bears is back. Edwin, 35-28, Chiefs. Chiefs is losing it right now. I mean, not Chiefs. I said Chiefs. I'm thinking about the Chiefs because he's our surprising player and next to talk about. But what happened to the Chargers? Started out 3-0, man.
Yeah, Musa started off hot. I'm not sure what happened there. Looks like it was a pretty even game. It came down to the fourth quarter. They both scored in the fourth. Looks like a pretty even game. They were tied at halftime. They both had some first downs at 19-17. The big thing was 5 turnovers by the Chargers. That's what hurt him. 5 turnovers and he lost by 7.
Yeah, can't do that, especially when you have the Chiefs in your division. And now, I know again, you know Records very well, but this Chiefs guy, is he going to be that team that shows up?
I think he could be a playoff team for sure. But we'll see. We'll see. It's week to week in this league. You can't count on anybody to beat somebody because it doesn't happen that way. So you got to play your schedule week to week. We'll see what he does. I think he's got a great chance.
He will be on the alert to upset one team, and we'll figure it out. But back again, the struggling Browns finally pulls it off. 27-24, beating Seattle Seahawks. What do you think?
Bounce back game is what I think.
Bounce back game?
3. Yeah, that's a bounce back game for him. Give him a little confidence moving forward.
Broke up a little bit, but
breaking in.
I think you said that something about confidence, right?
Yeah, bring his confidence back. He's a solid player.
Yes. Somebody who needs confidence. They gave him too much confidence. Washington Commanders, 45-33. What do you think happened to the Eagles?
I'm not sure. I just think Washington's playing good ball. I think he's someone to watch out for. I think he can make a Super Bowl run. I really do. Um, I'm not sure what happened to the Eagles. He had 300 yards passing, 21 first downs. It looks like maybe that one turnover bit him in the butt. But they had shootout. 21 points in the fourth for Washington, 19 Philly. So it was a shootout. Washington that had to score those points in the fourth to win.
And if the playoffs were over now, on the NFC side, we'd have the New York Giants, the Falcons, the Packers, the Bears, 49ers, Eagles, and Rams.
Okay.
Who's not going to be in this? Who's not going to be here? Eagles or the Rams?
I'm going to say the Rams. I'm going to say the Rams.
I think the Eagles is not going to make it. Wait, why isn't the... Oh, you know what? This isn't updated. But the Commanders...
Yeah, that I was going to say.
Yeah, this is not updated. We have to advance. But the Commanders is in there. The Commanders is in there, and... Because of this one right here, I think things are going to change. So it probably won't even be worth it showing, but we'll give a little good look. Ravens, Chiefs, Bills, Raiders, Colts, Browns, Texans. I see you sliding up in there.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm currently 3-3, but I'm fighting for that spot. Jackson won 4 games. He's 5-3. He's putting the pressure on me. Competitive spirit, just like ouch. But I like it.
You're breaking up so bad. You're breaking up so bad. I can't hear you. But it's okay. I kind of get a gist of what you're talking about. Hey, Joe. By the way, you had a question to ask me.
I didn't know if you were.
It was a college question.
Following up with college football and seeing. Yeah, where's college game day at today?
Today, college game day should be at James Madison. What about James Madison?
You're on it. They're 10-0 this season. College is showing, NCAA showing them some love, going out there and supporting them today, because there are a few other big games. But you like to see the underdog win sometimes.
Right. Well, we'll see what happens. And once again, guys, as we close this out, we want to make sure that everybody in the league shows up for this one game. The game of the New York Giants taking on the New York Jets, Noah and Julio. Now, I know everybody has to make their picks. I'm going to check them, see who didn't pick. It'd be obvious if it's obvious everybody has to pick somebody in here. Who do you get, Joe?
This is a wild card rematch of last year. I'm going to go with Noah. I know the Jets wants this game really bad, but I'm going to have to go with the Giants.
I say that the Jets could win if he stays away from the home run hitters, stays away from that play action cross stuff, because Noah's not going to give him time. When he's thinking run, you got to go pass. When he's thinking pass, you got to go run. What do you think?
You know what I think is Noah's been back in this league for 20 minutes, and he's already brought in Tyrod Taylor and is leading the league in quarterback rating, as well as leading the league in rushing with Saquon Barkley and average a game. So yeah, he's back and ready to roll.
And when we go to that game and the votes, it's looking pretty well, let's see. Let's actually take a moment to look at that real fast. On the group page here, we have a lot. Let me see. We got Jets, Giants. This is tough for Ahmad, but he got the Giants. You got the Jets. You got the Giants, Jets. Jets. Jets, Giants, Jets. Jets, Giants. Wow. So
It sounded pretty even.
yeah, we're gonna have to get a count on that. How about Joe? How about you do that? Take charge on trying to get everybody to vote on this game so we can feel what everybody's gonna do.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is actually talking about coming back in December. So if the Jets end up making the playoffs this year, watch out. He's going to get his boy back.
You think so?
Possibly. If the Jets are in a playoff race, I do think Aaron Rodgers will try to come back, yes.
Okay. All right, well, guys, that's our time. Again, don't forget to show up on the Rmnfl network to see the New York Giants and the Jets. And the guys that are in the stream, make sure you pick your vote. I know we have a nice set of points there. I believe another big real. Let's see, what's the point spread here? Oh, you get 40 points on voting, but the winner of this game gets $20. At the end of the game, guys, if you're the player, ask me for your winning. All right? If we get, I would say, if we get 20 of our guys in the league to join the stream, I have a PlayStation gift card here. And this PlayStation gift card will be a raffle. We'll do a raffle. Julio has the raffle. Noah has a raffle. We'll put all the teams in there that end up in the stream. As long as we get 20 guys or more. All right? 20 guys or more, that's what we'll do. I know everybody's got to play that PlayStation Network thing. But tonight, 8:30. Tonight, 8:30 is going to be a strong game, and it should be good. Joe, once again, you got Noah, right?
Yeah, I picked the Giants.
All right, guys, that's it. This is the Keeping It Real show with myself, but then also Joe.
Joe
G,
G, thanks.
Yeah, Joey G. Joey's the Texans. Go ahead. What you got to say?
Thanks for having me. Yeah, you've got a matchup with the Panthers this week. So it's going to be a tough game. He's number one in the league in defense. So that might.
Oh, that's right. You play Reggie.
Yeah, correct.
The upper room. Okay, guys, that's our time. We'll see you later. And don't forget, guys, we're going to put a trivia question on our group page. And let's hope that you get it. All right? You need the question and the answer. See you later.
Later.
Don't put it on the post. Send it directly to me. Or if Joe wants to take it, send it directly to Joe.
All right, that'll work.
I'll be busy. But make sure that you send it to Joe and we'll figure out who gets it. But later, guys. Peace.
Have a good one.